a Dolittle movie came out, and it was the weirdest thing I've seen in a long time. It's not good. Nothing about it was particularly interesting to see, and none of the characters were interesting. This was such a weird one. Like, this is one of those few movies that I watched and I'm actually baffled that somebody said, let's make this. You have such a good idea of rebooting Dolittle to a modern audience because we have technology that can keep up with the story we need to tell about talking animals. Worked in Jungle Book, never seen the new Lion King, but we can make animals have moving mouths. We can do that and it can work. Then we can get some characters out of those animals. And when we could get some comedians or famous people to play them. And we did that. And it didn't matter because they were useless. And then we could get a cool Rex Harrison type to play Dolittle. And we did because we got Robert Downey Jr. For an hour and 41 minutes, nothing happened because it was so boring. I don't even know how to talk about this movie without just completely getting a blank feeling in me because it's just so fundamentally boring. I think the character of Dolittle is interesting enough, but it's never been explored in a way I found very interesting. Rex Harrison was an okay one. The movie itself was okay. The musical thing was weird. Him kissing a seal was weird. Eddie Murphy was okay. Robert Downey Jr. is an actor people like, but he was just, his performance in this movie was just so bizarre. His movements were bizarre. The way he spoke was bizarre. Everything about his character was just so weird and dumb, and it didn't even work in any capacity. Every time he'd come on screen, I was taken out of the movie because I didn't like him. This wasn't a guy I wanted to support or, care about, because every little thing he did was just so annoying and dumb, and I hated his voice. Whoever told him this is the voice to go with does not like him, because this voice was hard to understand. It made no sense, and I hated every second of it. Very annoying. And then we got all these voices being the animals. I don't know if it's interesting. First off, the dialogue is all over the place. They're all talking like they're in different periods. And what I mean by that is nobody is talking like they're supposed to be in the era it's set, except for maybe Dolittle, because he can't talk normal. It's such a frustrating movie because you're just like, it's kind of fun. Like Kumail Nanjiani's an ostrich, and it's kind of fun. But then you got John Cena as a polar bear, and he keeps saying bro, and you're like, what? Did anybody tell him that it's in the 1800s? And who just... Okay, the plot of this movie is that Dr. Dolittle has been instructed by the Queen of England to go find a magical fruit that can cure her of her disease. That's just stupid, but I'll buy it because that's the kind of movie I'm in. I can buy that if it's a musical. I can buy that if it's Pirates of the Caribbean. But for some reason, when you have a guy that learns how to talk to animals in their native language, I don't really think a magical berry should be the source of all our curing for every ailment. That's just me. Maybe it's because I'm a modern man and I like modern solutions. I don't like MacGuffins unless it's done as a joke. But this was so stupid. I don't even understand how this was made. I know there was a lot of behind the scenes drama because of something the director said or how he acted and directed everybody, and they kind of fired him and hired some new people for the reshoots. Movies fall apart all the time. It's how you salvage that train wreck that you can really see where the money is made and how people actually do good. This was just so weird. Such a bad movie. And it's not an inherently bad movie like people are saying Cats is. You know, because Cats has this cultural relevance that people are interested in. It's just one of those movies that, like, you're not going to be thinking about it when you leave the theater, except for maybe one witty line here or one sentence there. There's a... he helps a dragon relieve herself of indigestion. I'm not fucking kidding you. That happened in a movie. I saw a movie where Robert Downey Jr. helped rip a bagpipe out of a dragon with the help of Rami Malek as an insecure gorilla. Everything about this was just such a bizarre turn of events, and it has no right to be made. Like, you could have used the technology to your advantage and have done something cool, but you made a complete another train wreck that's not even that enjoyable to watch. I had an okay time because of the people I was with. That's it. It wasn't a packed theater, so everyone kind of had a loose feel going on where nobody was really invested as much as we should be. But this was just so dumb. So dumb. And it's not even the kind of dumb I had fun watching. It was just kind of stressful and everything happened for convenience and none of it mattered. I will say there's one scene of a dancing orangutan that was kind of a joke because he was supposed to be uncurable of like a therapist. That was funny. And then Jason Mantzoukas as the dragonfly was kind of funny. Everything else was completely and utterly uninteresting or cool to watch. I don't even know why I decided to talk about this. I guess it's because it's Downey and people like RDJ, and I like him too. Not as much as I thought I did though, because I watched Tropic Thunder the other day, and I'm not a big fan. I don't know if I'm loving him as much as I thought I did. I still like Chaplin, and I love his Tony Stark, but other than that, I don't know if I really like him as an actor. So, Dolittle happened. You're not gonna see it, so like the video and support the channel because we got big stuff coming. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Fuck.